New infallible 3-second face setting mist locks in makeup for 36 hours. You're worth it.
Welcome to Fall River. We have great bird watching and an Amazon warehouse with free technical training programs. Good for employees, good for Fall River. Good spot.
Save up to 30% on award-winning performance during May as Maytag month.
Maytag month is going on.
Time to take a break and enjoy a cup of the 23 Morning Blend.
Good morning. Welcome into the 23 Morning Blend. I'm Andy Gannon. Let's go right over to Aaron Wilson in the First Alert Weather Center for another tornado warning. Aaron, good morning.
Yes, very latest for us, Andy. This just coming in minutes ago. Now, tornado warning for pretty much all of Stevenson County. We've been looking over Stockton now, and you can see this line of showers and thunderstorms, watching them all morning long. They were over Iowa, and these have been radar indicated that they could potentially produce tornadoes and severe warned storms. And those severe warnings continue to shift to the east. We're also looking at those warnings that are shifting to the east as well. As we zoom in close up here, we're adding on northern Stevenson County to that tornado warning. Portions now of Ogle County and then soon to be into Lee County. This, again, is a serious situation. These storms have picked up speed. Earlier, they were moving about 35, 40 miles per hour, now pushing to the east at about 55 miles per hour, capable of producing damaging winds, large hailstones, heavy rainfall, and if you're in the line of these storms, take shelter now. As we zoom in, we want to talk about Stockton, and that just to the west of Lena, right on 20. That's where the last indication has been of some rotation that could potentially be taking place. That's what's added on now, this tornado warning that goes through Lena and northern sector there of Stevenson County. So this is the biggest area of concern. If you're watching us, you're in Stockton, take shelter now. Serious situation. Again, this is radar indication that there could perhaps be rotation that could produce that tornado. We could potentially see wind gusts between 60, 70 miles per hour. And in some cases, there could be $half size hail. Couple that with the heavy rainfall, might be hard to visibly see any tornadoes that spawn from this. And I think that's why the National Weather Service is being preemptive here and making sure that they are getting those warnings out there to keep you ahead of the storm. We've added on now the severe thunderstorm warnings for Stevenson, and that now pushes over into portions of Winnebago County as well, or pretty much knocking at the back door at this point. So all forms of severe weather will be on the table. We'll continue to live update you right here during the blend and throughout the rest of the morning as well. As we do take a look at all the warnings, we've got those watches that are in place too for pretty much the entire viewing area. That will go till 1 o'clock this afternoon. We'll regroup over here in the Weather Center, Andy, and have much more on our severe warm storms coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Aaron. Yeah, we'll keep you posted throughout the 23 Morning Blend and beyond if need be. We'll also tell you this morning about a new Rockford Festival kind of to kick off the summer season next weekend. And we'll introduce you to a business in Winnebago that will help your achy, breaky, creaky bones and joints. Also, we may check in with Freeport, seeing how the weather's shaking out over there. We'll see how that holds up here during the course of the show. We'll crown our Celebrity Puzzle Person winner. Now let's take a look at some news headlines. As we head to the Memorial Day holiday, more than 50 Guilford High School graduates serving or who have served in the military have been inducted into the school's first Military Wall of Honor. WIFR's Anthony Ferretti talks with some of these inductees about this honor and how this wall could inspire future Vikings to serve our country.
It's just an honor to be able to represent my community and including my high school in this way.
Guilford High School leaders show their appreciation for graduates who served in the armed forces with the first Military Wall of Honor induction. More than 50 military service members and veterans were inducted Thursday, including Annie Picken.
As a Guilford Viking, to serve as a warrior mascot, right? It sort of was ingrained in our our blood as we went through these hallways.
Picken always wanted to serve, but her parents wanted her to go to college first. After earning her degree, she enlisted in the U.S. Air Force in 2008.
I love seeing that this will grow and honor all of those who have that same desire to serve.
U.S. Air Force class of 2019.
It's just pretty amazing seeing how many people have served and what they did for our country, and that they also went to the same school I did.
Pena plans to use what she's learned in the Air Force to inspire future Guilford grads to make the same commitment.
The military isn't a scary thing. There's a lot of benefits that come out of it. There's a lot of free schooling. You get to travel a lot for free, and you just get a lot of life experience.
That's Anthony Ferretti reporting. The Military Wall of Honor has been 5 years in the making. Organizers say seeing everyone's faces when it was unveiled made that wait worthwhile. The school's already put in an order to expand that wall. Leaders plan to have 2 inductions a year, one around Memorial Day and another near Veterans Day. At least 10 people will be added to the wall in November near Veterans Day. Anyone hoping to be honored in this fashion, fill out an online form. You have to meet 2 requirements: be a graduate of Guilford High School and be active duty military or honorably discharged. Coming up next, we'll get the latest on the weather situation, tornado warnings to the west in Stevenson County and other northwestern Illinois counties. And we'll also talk a little bit about an upcoming festival, a new one on the calendar. First of all, today is International Tiara Day. So if you're wearing your tiara today, you better make sure it's on tight. It's getting nasty out there. We'll be right back.
In towns all across the country, locals are finding opportunities at Amazon with free tech training programs.
Save up to 30% on award-winning performance during May as Maytag month.
Maytag month is going on.
Slow and steady. Oh, that's the key, man. That's the key.
No.
For the last time I ran the race, my toenail fell off.
Then why do you smell like you just came back from the spa?
It's my native deodorant.
Plain deodorant never lasts this long. You don't deserve to wear that bib.
Don't say that.
You do smell beautiful.
Pave your way to success with Scotty's Contracting and Stone. There are a wide variety of career opportunities available, along with a full onboarding and training. At Scotty's, safety isn't just a checklist, it's embedded into our culture. Together, our team members are helping improve Kentucky by building roads, interstates, and commercial sites that enable our local communities to thrive. Apply now by visiting at scottyscontracting.com.
In towns all across the country, locals are finding opportunities at Amazon with free tech training programs.
Save up to 30% on award-winning performance during May as Maytag month.
Maytag month is going on.
Well, welcome back to the 23 Morning Blend. As we've got live coverage here of a tornado warning that's in place for northern Stevenson County. Been watching a severe thunderstorm that was over Stockton, and this is what's prompting that warning. So we've been seeing this line of showers and thunderstorms all morning long crossing over Iowa. We've had severe warned storms with this. This is radar indicated for the potential of rotation. So again, northern Stevenson County under the gun right now, and we will watch this very closely up to that state line there into Wisconsin and northern tier of Illinois. Also the county line stretching from Joe Davies into Stevenson County. This goes till 9:45. Again, this particular portion of the thunderstorm, the possibility of producing rotation. It's been in and around the Stockton area and approaching Stevenson County. So Lena, you're going to be in the line of this as we get into, say, 9:30, 9:40. This warning does go till 9:45. We could potentially see wind gusts up around the 60, 70 mile per hour range, quarter, half dollar size hail. And with the heavy rainfall that's coming down, that is a big concern for us as far as seeing the actual tornado. So if you're in and around the Stockton area, points then to the east, you need to take cover right now for the potential of a tornado to be spawned from this severe thunderstorm. We see those severe thunderstorm warnings get extended off to the east here now for Stevenson County on down into Ogle County for the potential of seeing those 60 mile per hour winds and those hailstones. We'll continue to keep you covered here. All forms of severe weather are on the table with this, but I do want to say this is radar indicated, mainly because of that heavy rain coming down. It would be tough to locate any tornadoes, and the radar pictures are showing that there could be some rotation with this, potentially spawning that tornadic activity. So much more to come. We'll toss it over to Andy right now with Mr. John Groh.
All right, thank you, Aaron. We'll check in with you here in a few moments. Once again, no tornadoes cited, but the possibility existing. Doppler radar indicating of a tornadic activity possible. All right, John Groh from the Rockford Area Convention and Visitors Bureau joins us. We've got hopefully we can keep this out of the way next weekend, right?
No bad weather next weekend, Aaron.
Yeah, we have the Creative Arts and Music Festival, Music and Arts Festival, the first of its kind coming to Rockford.
Yeah, we're going to have a 3-day free arts and music festival downtown in the 300 block of East State Street and in that area, celebrating the murals that have been created over the last couple of years and the 14 large and small murals that are being created and installed this year. It's meant to be a capstone celebration of all the creativity over the last couple of years.
How many years has the mural project, the creative mural project been going on?
We started in 2019, took that 2020 year off, and have been going strong ever since.
Okay, and this is the final year of the multi-mural painting going on, right?
That's right. So we've, with partners and with all the artists, have done about 10 murals every summer in Rockford and communities in Winnebago County. And so next year we're going to pivot. We'll announce what that pivot looks like in the future. But this year we have 7 large murals being installed and 7 smaller murals in downtown and throughout the community.
And that'll get started, with the festival next weekend. What's going to be on tap at the festival?
So 3 days of live music. We'll have 2 stages, one at State and First Street, and the primary stage will be in the parking lot space kind of behind Jimmy John's or CJ's next to Northern Illinois Optical. That's the 300 block of East State Street. We'll have live mural painting going on in several locations downtown. Again, the big ones and some smaller mini murals in surprise places. And then, activity tents where you can do make and take arts projects for kids and adults. And we have beer tents, a distillery tent, food trucks, and more. And of course, all the restaurants and all the shops will be open downtown next weekend too.
Okay, and when is it? Starts Friday night, 5 o'clock?
Friday night, sort of same times as City Market or going at about that same time, 5 o'clock until 10 o'clock. Saturday, we'll kick off right after the Pride Parade. And so Saturday is 12 o'clock noon until 10 p.m. And then Sunday is 12 noon until 5 p.m.
Okay, and music throughout that, local bands throughout the whole event?
Local bands and
DJs?
bands from throughout the country will be on both stages. And again, some surprise artistic, creative pursuits, surprise performances happening throughout downtown. And one thing we're really excited about, at 9:45, downtown, the drone show.
9:45 Saturday night. Drone show. I was going to ask you about that.
Oh, you're getting there.
How many drones you got? How's it going to go here?
It'll be 150 drones in the skies over downtown. The best viewing area will be around that East State Street and First Street or Madison Street area.
Okay.
Right near the stage, up in the skies, synchronized to music. It'll be the community's first live drone show. We're really excited about that.
And so it's all synchronized. I've seen video of these before. I've never seen one in person. Have you seen one in person?
I have seen one in person. It is really cool to see. All of a sudden these lights will show up in the sky, and then they do formations, and we'll have it all synchronized to music on the main stage.
It's almost as cool as fireworks. I mean, I know a lot of communities went to drone shows.
We were thinking about doing fireworks, and then said, this is all about creativity. What can we do that's new and different, and our community hasn't experienced before, so we're thrilled with that.
Okay, 9:45 Saturday night to wrap up the Saturday festival in downtown Rockford, the Creative Arts and Music Festival. Oh,
and I know you're a creative guy.
Oh yeah, I see your kicks here. Yeah, they're okay.
So here, these are for you to be creative next week someday. I want to see them on the air.
All right. Okay. I'll bring. I can lift my leg up still to get that. I got someone who can help me if I can't. But
okay.
That's our next guest coming up. But yes, the Creative Arts and Music Festival next weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, May 31st, and the first 2 days of June in downtown Rockford. 5 to 10 Friday, Saturday noon to 10, wrapping up with the first ever live Rockford drone show. And it is all free, yes. Sunday noon to 5. For more information, go rockford.com. Or how long have you been with the RACVB now again?
I've been in my role about 15 years.
So you should rename it growrockford.com.
I'm going to go Rockford.
Okay. You can check out all the details there. And probably you can buy swag there too, right?
I think so.
For the Creative Arts and Music Festival next weekend. All right, we'll get another update from Aaron Wilson and have more of the blend right after this.
Welcome to Fall River. We have great bird watching and an Amazon warehouse with free technical training programs. Good for employees, good for Fall River. Good spot.
Save up to 30% on award-winning performance during May as Maytag month.
Maytag month is going on.
Slow and steady. Oh, that's the key, man. That's the key.
No.
For the last time I ran the race, my toenail fell off.
Then why do you smell like you just came back from the spa?
It's my native deodorant.
Clean deodorant never lasts this long. You don't deserve to wear that bib.
Don't say that.
You do smell beautiful.
Transform your lawn with Nason's Landscaping. Expert fertilization for vibrant grass and stunning landscapes to make neighbors green with envy. Take advantage of our lawn fertilization special starting at just $39.99. Call Nason's Landscaping in Roscoe today. Craft your career at Nason's Landscaping, where passion meets the outdoors. Be a part of our green team with competitive wages and a supportive team. Apply today to work with the best and grow with us at Nason's Landscaping.
Save up to 30% on award-winning performance during May as Maytag month.
Maytag month is going on.
In our time, Aaron Wilson back here in the First Alert Weather Center. We have radar indicated tornado warnings that are in place, northern tier of Stevenson County. And as we look at the radar picture, southwestern Stevenson County, also stretching down into Carroll and Whiteside. These storms have moved across Iowa all morning long, prompted severe thunderstorm watches for pretty much the entire viewing area now. In fact, we've added on Rock and also Walworth counties, so it does indeed include the entire viewing area for severe thunderstorm watches. Those go till 1 o'clock this afternoon. Again, as we do look off to the west, that northern tier of Stevenson County there, and then southwestern Stevenson County, our biggest concern. These are radar indicated and could potentially produce tornadoes hailstones as well that could be anywhere between a penny up to quarter. We've seen some indications of maybe $half size hail. These storms are now moving to the east at about 50 miles per hour, and this is our biggest concern here, just to the north of the Lena area, and continuing to push to the east again at about 50 miles per hour. Radar indications that there could be some circulation with this and rotation. Now, as far as the rainfall goes, it's been heavy, so it could be tough to see any tornadic activity. There have been no reported tornadoes with this, but certainly the radar pictures are indicating that there could be that rotation component. The biggest concern, though, could be perhaps some straight line winds between the 60, 70 mile per hour range. And again, those hailstones, no joke, that could be anywhere from a penny, quarter, perhaps $half size. These storms have picked up speed, and I'm noticing that the coverage of the tornado warnings has decreased. So that is hopefully good news for us moving forward. But at this point, again, that tornado warning for northern Stevenson County goes on until 9:45 this morning. All forms of severe weather on the table here, from tornadoes, large hail, high winds, flooding. And as we get into the afternoon, there's going to be the potential that we could see more storms fire back up into the dinner hour if we get some sunshine after this line of storms pushes through. Still looking at a severe thunderstorm watch till 1 o'clock. That now encompasses the entire viewing area. We'll have another live update coming up in just a few minutes, Andy. Again, tornado warnings for northern Stevenson County till 9:45, and it is radar indicated. Back to you.
Thank you, Aaron. Yes, we'll keep you posted here throughout the blend. I'd like to introduce Michelle Bennett from Benefits Regenerative Health and Wellness in Winnebago. Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning.
Thanks for working your way in today. Hope we can get you back home in one piece here. But tell us about what benefits the Regenerative Health and Wellness can provide someone who's maybe got some achy joints and muscles, and that's what you kind of major in, right?
Yes, so we treat a lot of patients with osteoarthritis, knees, hips, shoulders. We also treat patients that are having back pain, a lot of radicular pain that's going down into their hip, into their leg. We have some decompression services that help with getting rid of some of the pain that they're having in their knees and in their back.
What types of service, how do you do this? What type of services do you got the word regenerative in your name, yes. So what is that process? So
the regenerative aspect of it is our PRP, our platelet-rich plasma injections that we offer. Those are ultrasound guided injections into the joints. Basically what it is we draw your blood, we spin it down, we use that platelet-rich part of the blood, which does contain growth hormones in it. When we inject that into the joint space, it can help with decreasing the patient's pain, helping them be a little bit more functional and able to do some of the things they love.
Do you do other services as well?
We do. So we do a lot of, we have a machine called a Neon Track, and what that does is it helps open up that knee space. So a lot of those patients, again, that are saying they have that bone-on-bone arthritis, we can kind of help open up that joint space a little bit. It's a decompression device. It's also used for other sprains and strains. We can have a lot of different programs that we can use that machine for.
I mean, you mentioned strains and sprains. Do you notice when people have used your services, they healing faster? I mean, if you're an athlete or you want to be an athlete and get back out on the pickleball court, you can.
We have some of those people in our office, yes. So we do, yeah. The PRP has been shown to help decrease the recovery time for patients. Some of our patients that have had the PRP injections either in the knee or in the hip, some of the things that they would normally do that would cause them some pain for days afterwards, they've noticed, exactly, it's that time of year. Yeah. So people are out in their garden, bending, stooping, squatting, doing those things, but their recovery time is faster. Where they would be in pain for 2 or 3 days or a week or it wouldn't go away, now they're, a day or two and they're feeling noticeably better.
Okay. How long, give us a little history of Benefits or Regenerative Health and Wellness. How long have you been in Winnebago?
So we opened in January of last year.
Okay.
And we're still trying to build our patient load. So we're open 2 days a week currently until we can build up a little bit more with our patients.
Okay. And what are those 2 days? What are your hours there?
So we're going to be changing in the middle of June back to Mondays and Wednesdays where they're from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay. And how can people get in touch with you if they're interested in making you work on a Tuesday and a Thursday?
Well, yeah,
that's the goal,
that's the
right?
goal. Absolutely. We'd love to be able to offer our services every day of the week because we have seen it helps patients. But they can give our phone number a call or text us even. The number is 815-216-4286. We have our website they can reach out on as well, benefitshealthandwellness.com.
So let's say my doctor says, okay, you got bone on your knee. We're going to give you, we think a cortisone shot will work. Do you do that service? Will work for a while.
Right.
Do you do that, provide that service as well?
We don't do the cortisone injections.
Okay.
So the other one that's common is the hyaluronic acid injections. So we don't offer those in our office. We do the PRP injections
So it's a
mostly.
patient's choice to say, no, I'm going to try this.
Yep, and actually if a patient has had a cortisone injection, we do have to wait about 4 weeks after that before we can actually do the PRP injection.
Do you see that is more successful? Cortisone has a shelf life. It doesn't last, 3-6 months, something like that?
Yeah.
And then you got to get another one.
Right.
Does a PRP something that has to be repeated as well?
It can be. It just depends on the severity of the patient's condition. So, I mean, sometimes we can do one injection. It can last, and again, it varies with the patients. I mean, we've had patients that I worked at a previous facility where the patients were still having results after 2 years.
Oh, good. Okay.
So yeah, and it depends on, how soon those benefits take effect too. So some patients will see benefits within a couple weeks and they will see the max benefit at about 4 months a lot of times.
Okay. Michelle Bennett with the benefits. Maybe you should just be Bennett's. I guess John Groh can change the website. You can change the name of your place. Benefits Regenerative Health and Wellness in Winnebago on Alita Street, 502 Alita Street. The number is 216-4286. BenefitsHealthandWellness.com is their website. Thank you for joining us this Friday. We'll be right back.
3 days, not a single word. And you come home smelling like a pina colada?
That's my native deodorant, honey. You watch me put it on. Clean ingredients for this long.
We're gonna need a mobile polygraph.
Honey?
You smell like a cookie.
Ooh, hold on, Blocky. That's poor form. Let me show you.
I see. This is the secret.
Sit up straight. Elbows off the table and dunk.
Like that?
That's it.
Come to Demeester's Greenhouse and Appleland Orchard, where every fruit tells a story and every plant holds a promise. Step into our greenhouse, where the possibilities for your outdoor oasis are endless. Keep them healthy and vibrant with fertilizer from Fertilome. And taste the season with garden-fresh jams, salsa, and sauces.
Come out to Demeester's Appleland Orchard and stay for a while. Demeester's Appleland Orchard, you're gonna leave with a smile.
This is crazy.
With On Deck, we could get a small business loan fast and order more equipment today.
Or Lone Falcon!
Lone Falcon, why? There's a better way to get a fast small business loan. On Deck, the online lender that makes it easy to choose your loan and if approved, get funds as soon as the same day. Your loan is on deck.
Transform your lawn with Nason's Landscaping. Expert fertilization for vibrant grass and stunning landscapes to make neighbors green with envy. Take advantage of our lawn fertilization special starting at just $39.99. Call Nason's Landscaping in Roscoe today. Craft your career at Nason's Landscaping, where passion meets the outdoors. Be a part of our green team with competitive wages and a supportive team. Apply today to work with the best and grow with us at Nason's Landscaping.
When you hear the word King, you think of quality and high standards King Blacktop upholds. After 35 years of quality workmanship, King Blacktop is the clear choice for all your paving needs for both your home and business. Call today to get your free estimate and to be the first to sign up for the 2024 season. Serving Winnebago, Ogle, and Boone counties. Call 815-234-4171 today. That's 815-234-4171.
And back here in the First Alert Weather Center, again, tornado warnings till 9:45 for northern Stevenson County, 9:30 for portions of Carroll and Whiteside, and it does look like those will be allowed to expire. We'll see. It does seem the overall coverage of the tornado warnings starting to wane per the National Weather Service, but again, we will watch northern Stevenson County for the potential of rotation. Now, that being said, there's still severe thunderstorm warnings in place for Stevenson, stretching down into Ogle. Whiteside counties could potentially see 60, 70 mile per hour wind gusts, hail the size of penny, quarter, and in some cases, perhaps even $half size. Heavy rainfall coming down with these storms, which makes it difficult to see any of that rotation taking place with tornadic activity. But again, under the gun right now, northern Stevenson County till 9:45 for the potential of tornadoes. That rotation has been spotted in the radar imagery here with the National Weather Service, and this is something they've been watching closely all morning long. So as these storms continue to push to the east, it is going to eventually affect us here into Winnebago, eastern portions of Ogle into Boone County, but overall it does seem these storms are weakening. Now, as they pass through, we get sunshine in play this afternoon. We could be looking at more severe weather to play out as we get into the dinner hour moving into tonight. So that's going to be our next phase of these storms we'll have to watch very closely. And we do have severe thunderstorm watch boxes in place for now the entire viewing area. That will go until 1 o'clock this afternoon as those storms continue to push to the east. We'll get another live update coming up for you into our next half hour. Right now, Andy, we'll kick it back over to you.
All right, we got the Mr. C's to give away. Yeah, congratulations to Sherry Sisler. She is our this week's Celebrity Puzzle Person winner. She knew that Nicola Coughlin is our puzzle person. She is portraying Penelope Featherington on Bridgerton 3. Yeah, I thought it was a Bridgertoner early this week. So I'll go to Mr. C's with Sherry then. How's that sound? Yeah, season 3 focuses on Penelope and her longtime crush, world traveler Colin Bridgerton. Sherry will get herself a Mr. C's Family Restaurant gift card. Coming up in the second half hour, Aaron will keep us posted on the weather moving through the state line area, tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings as well. And we will check in Freeport with a look at some of the events going on in Freeport this weekend. And we'll be right back.
Slow and steady. Oh, that's the key, man. That's the key.
No.
For the last time I ran the race, my toenail fell off.
Then why do you smell like you just came back from the spa?
It's my native deodorant.
Plain deodorant never lasts this long. You don't deserve to wear that bib.
Don't say that.
You do smell beautiful.
Katie, it's future you. Constipation with belly pain again? Our doctor figured it out. She said it's IBS-C, and Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess is not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. These aren't all the side effects. Get ahead of it. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn how AbbVie and Ironwood could help you save.
This spring, Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
When you hear the word King, you think of quality and high standards King Blacktop upholds. After 35 years of quality workmanship, King Blacktop is the clear choice for all your paving needs for both your home and business. Call today to get your free estimate and to be the first to sign up for the 2024 season. Serving Winnebago, Ogle, and Boone counties. Call 815-234-4171 today. That's 815-234-4171.
3 days, not a single word. You come home smelling like a pina colada?
That's my native deodorant, honey. You watch me put it on. clean ingredients for this long. We're gonna need a mobile polygraph.
Honey,
You smell like a cookie.
Blend.
No break for Aaron Wilson as the warning has been updated in Stevenson County. Now let's check in with Aaron with thunderstorms rolling through. Aaron?
Yeah, no longer do we have any of those tornado warnings through Carroll and Whiteside counties, but Stevenson County under the gun, and a good chunk of it as it's been extended a little further to the east here. That will go till 10:15, looking at what could potentially be some rotation that is radar indicated, perhaps producing a tornado. Also, we've got severe thunderstorm warnings that are in place as well, and we could go on to see 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with those thunderstorms as they continue to push to the east. Now, that warning we've been talking about in Stevenson County, that particular cell, that thunderstorm that could produce the tornado, moving to the east at 40 miles per hour. And again, that warning until 10:15 this morning. So we'll watch this very closely. There's a lot of heavy rain with this as well. So it might be difficult to see any tornadic activity that is taking place. But all forms of severe weather with this line of showers and thunderstorms has been pushing across Iowa all morning long. And at this point, there actually hasn't been any tornadoes spotted, but the National Weather Service radar indicating there could potentially be that rotation. Again, our area of the biggest concern, Stevenson County, and 10:15 is when that tornado warning will go till. As we look back off to the west, we are starting to see some clearing that is taking place, and as that plays out, we could go on to see yet another line of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon that could have a hefty aspect to them with severe weather. All forms of severe weather will be on the table with this. We're in a category 2 and a 1 to 5, a slight risk zone for severe weather, and we are certainly seeing that play out here this morning. We do have severe thunderstorm watches in place for the entire viewing area. Those will go till 1 o'clock this afternoon, so we'll continue to monitor the situation. But right now, tornado warning for radar indicated tornado in Stevenson County, and that will go till 10:15. We'll have much more coming up in just a few minutes' time. Andy, back to you.
Dozens of residents to evacuate their homes for a couple of days. WIFR's Sydney Stoffregan talks to some Rockton residents about the nearly $95 million settlement.
My business was affected.
Just a week of insanity.
Evan Chopsky, who lives in Rockton, recalls the massive explosion at ChemTool that forced some in his community to leave their homes. Now he and thousands of residents within a 3-mile radius of the plant could split more than $94 million. But he says the settlement is nowhere near enough money to cover the scope of the damage.
And I've said this forever, 30, 40 years down the road, there's not some cancer cluster that comes up in a giant swath south from where, ChemTool burned, because we were all exposed to heavy metals burning, greases burning.
Mark Walkie, who owns Mark's Pizza, remembers closing up shop for days following the explosion. He worries the money won't make it into the hands of those who deserve it, but he says ChemTool is a tough asset to lose.
I did a lot of business with ChemTool. I catered a lot for them people, and they were good customers of mine, and I definitely lost a very good contact on business.
Shopsky says he's not surprised ChemTool came to this agreement. He says there is nothing the people in Rockton can't accomplish.
I think I really appreciated that everybody came together to try and allay fears, try to give information. We all sort of just collectively try to become knowledgeable on sources or topics that we never would have otherwise.
That's WIFR's Sydney Stoffregan reporting. A survey done by the Winnebago County Health Department in the wake of the ChemTool explosion reported 11% of residents nearby experienced some skin issues following that explosion, and another 42% reported irritation to their eyes. A Winnebago County judge must approve the terms of that settlement. That ruling is scheduled for this fall. Coming up next, we'll get the latest from Aaron Wilson on the warnings in the State Line area. And we'll also chat with Nicole Haas in Freeport about some upcoming events there. First of all, on this day in history, it was in 1844. American inventor Samuel Morse demonstrates the telegraph to members of Congress. Morse sent the message, "What hath God wrought?" We'll be right back.
When you hear the word King, you think of quality and high standards King Blacktop upholds. After 35 years of quality workmanship, King Blacktop is the clear choice for all your paving needs for both your home and business. Call today to get your free estimate and to be the first to sign up for the 2024 season. Serving Winnebago, Ogle, and Boone counties. Call 815-234-4171 today. That's 815-234-4171.
The sailor's life for me. Or it was, until my money was put in an online company that isn't FDIC insured. Now if it goes under, so do I.
Know your risk. Protect your money. Find out what's insured at FDIC.gov.
Ooh, hold on, Blocky. That's poor form. Let me show you.
I see. This is the secret.
Sit up straight. Elbows off the table and dunk.
Like that?
That's it.
Katie, it's future you. Constipation with belly pain again? Our doctor figured it out. She said it's IBS-C, and Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess is not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. These aren't all the side effects. Get ahead of it. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn how AbbVie and Ironwood could help you save.
I'm Aaron Wilson here in the First Alert Weather Center, continuing to watch the tornado warning for Stevenson County that goes until 10:15. This moving to the east at about 40 miles per hour. And again, the National Weather Service out of the Quad Cities indicating they see rotation in the radar pictures. So there could potentially be a tornado spawned from these severe thunderstorms that continue to move through. Severe thunderstorm warnings for portions of Greene, Stevenson, Ogle, Whiteside counties that will continue till 10 o'clock. We could see those storms produce winds of 60, perhaps 70 miles per hour, and hailstones anywhere from a penny, quarter, to perhaps even $50 size hail. Heavy rainfall with these storms as well. But again, the biggest concern, Stevenson County there, more eastern Stevenson County now, with that tornado warning that goes until 10:15. Now, there have been no confirmed tornadoes. This is all radar indicated, but certainly could see one spawn with that rotation that's been showing up on the radar picture. And the heavy rainfall, too, will make it difficult to see any tornado form. So if you are in eastern portions of Stevenson County, please take action now. You certainly want to play it safe, be weather aware as these storms push through. I should mention, as we head into the afternoon, we could go on to see another round of showers and storms. And both right now and heading into the afternoon, all forms of severe weather would be on the table for us. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch for the entire viewing area, and that will go until 1 o'clock. Could see a few tornadoes, wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour, quarter-size hail a possibility, maybe even $50 size hail. We'll continue to update you right here from the First Alert Weather Center coming up in just a moment. And just getting word that we've got a live picture from our photographer Tyler, and he is positioned heading over towards Stevenson County as we watch those skies above. Again, seeing some of that rain in the backdrop, the ominous skies above, and potentially could spawn a tornado here, but tornado warning until 10:15 for Stevenson County. This is radar indicated. We'll have more live updates for you coming up here shortly. Andy, we'll send it back over to you.
All right, thank you very much. It is time to pay our weekly visit to Stevenson County and the Greater Freeport Partnership. Nicole Haas is, you're bunkered in here this morning, aren't you, Nicole? Good morning.
Unfortunately, I wanted to bring you this wonderful, beautiful sky at the brand new Crape Park Wing It Mini Golf. But yeah, Mother Nature had something different in store for us this morning.
Well, we'll get to now that part, western part of Freeport, the Crape Park area was hit pretty hard with downed trees and blocked roads and power lines. Is the golf course, the mini golf course, okay?
It is actually the Freeport Park District overall, their maintenance crew and administration, they're absolutely phenomenal. And so everything has been cleaned up at the park for the grand opening that is tomorrow. But we definitely appreciate Aaron and all of his weather updates as we make it through today to get to tomorrow. So Wing It Mini Golf, we've always had a mini golf course in Crape Park. But if you'll remember the last half of last year, we actually closed that down for a complete remodel. And so this is the grand opening of that remodel, and that is actually open to the public tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful. We have to make it through today, and then tomorrow's going to be a gorgeous day to get outside and enjoy this brand new mini golf course. So excited. We'll actually have, hopefully, we have pushed that ribbon cutting off until 1 p.m. today. So if you check our social media later today, we hope to have some pictures. We're going to try that again a little later, hopefully between the 2 rounds of storms to get that in. And so we'll give you some sneak peek photos.
So this are all 18 new holes, or nothing the same as what it once was and has been for years?
No, a whole redo, completely new. So yeah, I've actually have not even seen it yet. So I'm very excited to get out there today. Fingers crossed that we can get out there and enjoy that today.
I think you made the wise decision to stay where you are right now. It's raining pretty good in Freeport, I imagine, right now, huh?
It is, yes. The rain just kind of picked up here right as I was getting ready to get on here. So I was hoping the Wi-Fi and everything was going to hold out. But yeah, between those 2 rounds of storms, we'll get out and we'll offer you some sneak peeks, even if it does look a little cloudy in the background, just to give people a great indication of what they have in store for this upcoming opening weekend, as well as, of course, all summer. And it's a great way to round out National Travel and Tourism Week, is the opening of another wonderful attraction in Stevenson County.
All right, sounds good. But there's more going on this weekend. Lena Brewing's hosting an event as well this weekend. Let's talk about that.
Yes, the Lena Brewing Company has done Sausage Fest for the last few years. And so that is actually a Sunday event. Starting at 3 p.m., they are going to have locally made brats of all different flavors, really unique ones. I know they've had, of course, you can get a beef and cheddar, but they've had feta and spinach. They've had apple pork barbecue. They've had so many amazing flavors of bratwurst. So that opens at 3 until they sell out. And then they're also going to have live music from 3 to 6 p.m. with Just for Kicks. Of course, Lena Brewing Company is right on Highway 20, right outside of Lena, and great beers on tap. They've had a couple of new releases here over the last few weeks. So a great time to be out on the patio and enjoy time. Lena Brewing Company for Sausage Fest.
Yeah, you can, I've noticed you can put just about anything in a bratwurst here these days, and it's usually pretty darn good.
I'm a fan, yes, especially Memorial Day weekend. You know, you want to think about grilling. Great time to maybe check out some new flavors that you want to put on the grill later this summer.
That's right. And it is Memorial Day weekend, and Freeport is home of a Memorial Day parade. What are the details on that one, Nicole?
So we really appreciate great community volunteers, and Gary Eisenhower Sr. has been putting on this parade with help from other local volunteers for a number of years now. And we missed it a couple of years during COVID, and we're glad to see it return last year. And of course, it's again here this year, Memorial Day Monday, 10 a.m. in downtown Freeport. You can line your chairs along Main Street and Stevenson Street. Our own partnership ambassadors are going to be there throwing out candy, as well as so many other floats, the Freeport High School Band, and other entertainment. A great day, Memorial Monday, 10 a.m. to commemorate and show our respects for all of our armed forces.
And yes, it's back again, marching through Freeport for the first time in a few years. Thank you, Nicole. Stay safe again, and we'll hopefully enjoy the mini golf course and the brats And yeah, remember your Memorial Day. For more information on these events and other things going on in Freeport and Stevenson County, and go to the Greater Freeport Partnership website, greaterfreeport.com. We'll be right back.
Progress on inflation has stalled. What does that mean for interest rates? Find out at Ameriprise.com.
Our ads work as hard as you do by bringing customers and sales closer than you can imagine. Small businesses saw 26% of their sales on average driven by Amazon ads.
Opioid emergencies can happen anytime, anywhere. He's breathing. Be the difference.
Yo, it's your boy Drewski. Let me tell y'all something. I've traveled the world, tasted all type of fancy dishes, but nothing beats the crunchy, juicy, downright delicious chicken fingers from Raising Cane. It's not just food, it's a vibe, a lifestyle even. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
You're probably wondering how I got here. My money was put in an account not insured by the FDIC. Now, I don't know what steps to take.
Know your risk. Protect your money. Learn more about deposit insurance at FDIC.gov.
BG Home Furnishings is proud to be the official furniture supplier of WKU Athletics. Come on.
We love to support our Tops and our Tops fans.
Our time, Aaron Wilson here in the First Alert Weather Center, continuing with a tornado warning for Stevenson County until 10:15. This is radar indicated, and we have seen those severe thunderstorm warnings lessen. Portions of Ogle, Stevenson still under the gun for the severe thunderstorm warning aspect. Could see 60-mile-per-hour winds, penny to quarter-size hail. And again, there's the potential of that rotation that could very well play out into eastern portions of Stevenson County with those severe thunderstorms. Now, as far as that rotation goes, there haven't been any confirmed tornadoes at this time. It's all been radar indicated, but certainly seeing a lot of rainfall come down in a very short period of time. And these storms over Iowa had the history of presenting some flooding issues across eastern portions of Iowa as they pass through. They're moving rather slow. They've been going anywhere from 30, 40, and at times 50 miles per hour. As we zoom in close up here, continuing to watch again eastern portions of Stevenson County for the potential of rotation. So just to the east of the RIDOT area, the biggest concern. Let's head outside right now. Our photographer Tyler has a beautiful picture for us of what's playing out in the skies above as these storms continue to approach us here in the Rockford area, as we've seen almost a shelf cloud that has formed. But again, it's the heavy rain, I think, at this point. And there's some good news. We haven't seen any of those warnings shift into Winnebago, eastern portions of Ogle over into DeKalb or Boone counties, trying to get ahead again of any severe weather aspects from these thunderstorms. We go outside right now, take a live look at our photographer Tyler's picture here. Again, almost that shelf cloud feature starting to push into the area. There has been some history, the potential of straight line winds being associated with this. So you can plainly see why the National Weather Service is prompting those tornado warnings for the potential of some rotation that could play out in the skies above. We will watch this very closely. Again, tornado warning for Stevenson County. That will go for us until 10:15, and then we've got the tornado warning that 10:15 time, and then our severe thunderstorm watch that goes until 1 o'clock, and that does encompass the entire viewing area. So we will continue to watch this situation very closely. Oh, look at this. I think that we might have seen that tornado warning come down now in Stevenson County. So that would be even better news for us. I'll back these maps up here. And yes, National Weather Service allowing that tornado warning to come down early. So at this point, just a very thin line there of severe thunderstorm warnings for portions, again, of Stevenson and Ogle County. So good news, this is weakening. Bad news, if we get sunshine this afternoon, we could see another round of storms making our way into the 4, 5, 6 o'clock hour. Andy, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you. So yeah, no more tornado warnings to concern ourselves with, but we will get a broad shield of rain here pretty quick in the Rockford area, that's for sure. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to wrap up the blend. Stay tuned.
Yo, it's your boy Drewski. Let me tell y'all something. I've traveled the world, tasted all type of fancy dishes, but nothing beats the crunchy, juicy, downright delicious chicken fingers from Raising Cane's. It's not just food, it's a vibe, a lifestyle even. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Well, a visit to Westview Elementary School on Rockford's northwest side yesterday evening turned into a trip around the world. The event was a celebration of the cultures the students explored in their reading curriculum throughout the year. Each grade level prepared a showcase representing their chosen country: Nigeria, Japan, Egypt, some of the countries selected, and people who came out last night were given a passport and encouraged to walk from room to room, try some native foods, and participate in crafts from each of the various cultures. A great way to end the year. Memorial Day Parade in Rockford is this Monday as well. Steps off at 9 o'clock at the RPS 205 Administration Building, heading north on 7th Street, then west on East State Street across the Rock River to Wyman, and then to Veterans Memorial Hall. There will be road blockages starting 8 o'clock Monday morning, and detours will be clearly marked. Wear your sunscreen, although rain might be in the way. We'll keep you posted on the severe weather moving through the state line area, and wraps up the 23 morning blend for this Friday. Have a good and safe Memorial Day weekend, and more updates on the weather as needed between now and noon.